Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, the channel where I try not to get game over, and this time in Paladins Builds we're taking a look at the forgotten cousin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the hero in a half shell, Makoa. If you've played Paladins before, you'll know that Makoa is one of the Front Line Champions. He's got a relatively high damage output with a slow rate of fire, and as his class definition suggests, he is a tank character. He's best used when capturing an objective, as with 4,800 health, he can take quite a beating before going down. And if he uses abilities in the right way, he can help your team stay alive as well while you push forward. He does also have a lot of killing potential for the lower health champions, namely those in the damage and flanking classes, but he will need support putting damage down on enemies, as his weapon needs a lot of accuracy to be effective. So let's get onto the loadout for the point taker build. For maximum killing potential and for staying alive in the clutch capture situations, you will need your legendary card to be Pluck, which will give you an 80% increase in damage to the first shot after hitting an enemy with Dredge Anchor. For the rest of the loadout, I won't talk through what each card does as it's on screen, and I'm going to go into a bit of detail later, but it will consist of the following: Barrier Reef with 3 points, Ebb and Flow with 2 points, Tidal Grace with 3 points, Spring Tide with 2 points, and finally Harden, also with 2 points. So let's take a look at how to play as Makoa, and his most important ability for getting kills is Dredge Anchor. Using this ability correctly is the make or break for Makoa, I feel. You can hook an enemy off a point to stop them from capturing it, you can pull the enemy towards your teammates for an easy kill, and as long as you target lower health champions or those that have already been injured, you can also bag a lot of kills yourself. For this build, it is imperative you take advantage of the massive damage boost from his legendary card, as his cannon isn't actually that powerful and can be difficult to shoot at agile champions. As an extra precaution, having Harden in your loadout to give you some damage reduction after hitting with Dredge Anchor should help you retreat if you haven't been able to finish off your target. Using Shell Shield and Shell Spin in tandem is also really important for both defense and attack. When you're pushing in with your team, you can provide them with a bit of respite from ranged attacks, while also using Shell Spin to knock enemies away that are trying to close on them. Also, when you're defending or retreating, having the reduction to cooldown times and the health gains you get from the cards in the loadout will really help you get that extra second you need for support from your team or for you to back out of the fight. Makoa's ultimate, Ancient Rage, is great for the clutch situations where you need to clear enemies out or yet again buy yourself a little extra time. Don't forget that Dredge Anchor and Shell Spin can still both be used while your ultimate is active, so use these to either close with the other team to get kills or to get out of dodge if need be. You need to be within short melee range to do damage with Ancient Rage, so try and be smart in your approach to multiple enemies, or like I did a few times in this game, you'll end up wasting it. My top tip for Makoa is to pick your targets carefully. Always try and prioritize the healers or the lower health champions if there is a group. Use Dredge Anchor to pull them towards your team and you can all shut them down really quickly. The same goes for any character really, as whoever is closest to your team is most likely to be killed, so in this respect you'll end up dictating which enemies are killed first. Don't forget though that he is a very powerful character to use if you flank as well. Push around the side and use Dredge Anchor to pick up a kill or lay on some damage, and then use your other abilities to get back to your team safely. It's important to remember that there aren't many flanking or damage champions that can withstand the 1-2 punch from Makoa without being killed outright or at least being forced to run away. This is of course only if you hit them with Dredge Anchor first. So that is my point taker build for Makoa. As always, if you think there's something that could be improved, please let me know down in the comments below, and if you had a good time, hit the like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Until next time, that's Dame Over. Peace.